OinkADoodleBOO. Read by me, Alan St. Jean. It was the edge of darkness, with a whispering wind. Leaves were swirling, fall was settling in. When from around the corner came something of a riddle, a skinny city boy with some drums and a fiddle. He was driving his tractor like a limousine to the party barn. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. The sweet smell of cornbread tickled his nose, and he was stopped by the beauty of a Texas rose, when a scarecrow capped with the head of a pumpkin caught the city boy's eye. He said, "Man, that is something." Then he heard the thunder of rock and roll in honky-tonk country that soothed his soul. The pumpkin turned his head. The tractor pulled up to the party barn. People were dancing and raising their arms. From the hokey-pokey to a dizzy line dance, everybody's having fun, just taking a chance. Then the city boy's heart just skipped a beat, 'cause there was the girl, his destiny. Her eyes were so green. He walked inside like $1,000,000, his belt buckle shining, but he moved like a duck. You see, the city boy's shoes were just a little too big. They were sliding on the floor as he started to jig. He waved to the girl with the pretty green eyes when his legs got tangled. Then, to his surprise, he slid on out the door. From outside the barn, he could hear all the laughter. He'd just moved to town, but this was not ever after. A loud screech made him jump as he almost got four-wheeled. With a broken heart, he ran off to the cornfield. He stood all alone under Texas stars, feeling sorry for himself, 'cause dreams die hard. It was so hard. Then a voice rang out just a few ears away. It said, "Hey, city boy, I've got something to say. It's Saturday night, my, that girl, she is something. I think you should take some advice from a pumpkin." Then the scarecrow capped with a pumpkin head offered cowboy boots. They were leather and trimmed in red. Use these instead. The boots fit perfectly, snuggle and tight. Then the scarecrow smiled as he pointed to the right. Walter danced to the barn, smooth as cinnamon bread. Everybody cheered as he stood up and said, "Hey, my name is Walter. I'm new in town. I'm going to play these drums. Let's party down." They partied down. Walter learned that the girl's name was Millie. Also new in town, she had just moved from Philly. The two danced and laughed and sipped on some punch. Walter's heart was racing as he just had a hunch. Then came the special dance as he played on his fiddle, which left the two of them all alone in the middle. It was meant to be. But the story turned, oh, it's so hard to mention. A pebble in his shoe caught the young man's attention. Walter grabbed his boot and he pulled real hard. Then with a mighty boom, everything went dark. The barn was empty. Everybody was gone. No rock and roll music. No country songs. Sitting on a hay bale, scratching his head, Walter thinks that the night just had never been. Had he just turned around, he'd have seen with his eyes, at the top of the driveway, Millie was waving goodbye. When the sun goes down and you've lost the day, you gotta get up, 'cause love will find a way. Love will find a way. It's gonna be a while till the sun comes up. But it will come up.